Chicago Police Superintendent Jody Weis has received an unflattering performance review from some members of the Fraternal Order of Police.
Nearly 200 officers gave Weis a no-confidence vote at their union meeting last night. ABC 7's Jose Sanders is here with more on that. Jose?
Well, Sylvia and Linda, it has been a rocky road for the superintendent since he took over last year. Controversial shootings, several high-profile violent incidents in the city, and just recently he was called before a federal judge for refusing to provide names of officers who've been accused of using excessive force. And as you mentioned now, the police union is saying he's not the man for the job. Well, today, the superintendent had his say.
I don't want to get into a kind of a tit-for-tat battle with the FOP. They represent about 8,000 members. My philosophy is usually just keep working harder and let the facts speak for themselves.
But the facts are the police superintendent is coming under heavy fire. The Fraternal Order of Police saying the rank-and-file members they represent have no confidence in Jody Weis' ability to lead the department.
I would either like to see drastic changes in the operations of the department, and for any means whatsoever to take place to raise the morale and lessen the frustration level of the members that I represent.
I came here basically because of an image problem.
Today, Superintendent Weis spoke at the regular meeting of the Niagara Club. That's a group which addresses global diversity issues here in Chicago. He admitted there is a morale problem within the police department, but said the FOP vote could be linked to union bargaining.
I think a lot of it is based upon the frustration that the men and women of the department don't have contracts. Unfortunately, that's not something that I can control. That's actually between the union and the city.
Weis says he expects some grumbling as he attempts to shake up the department. However, he thinks that as some of his programs take shape in the coming months, including better equipment and training for officers, morale will improve, despite the message in that FOP vote.
You have to keep in mind you had less than 200 people that made this vote last night, and certainly they're representatives of their membership, but I've gotten a lot of emails lately for trying to defend the men and women for having their names released unfairly in court. I've gotten a lot of emails and phone calls thanking for the efforts of our command staff to equip them with rifles and new vehicles. So I think there's maybe a silent majority that at least appreciate what we're trying to do, and I think they see that we have made some positive strides, but we've got a long ways to go.
By the way, that FOP vote has no legal impact on whether or not Weis will hold on to that $310,000 a year position. Weis still calls it the best job in Chicago, right next to being mayor. Linda and Sylvia.
Okay, thanks.